Welcome everybody back to another episode of Bonehead Inc. We're here on Elm Creek today. We're getting closer and closer to finishing up this beginner stream. I'm going to probably jam-pack a lot of farming into one day today. What I want to do is tomorrow I want to finish up on Elm Creek on our starter series. So Monday we can go right into starting on a new type of stream. And something a little different and a little more, I guess you would say, a little more entertaining. Something a little different, something you don't see too often that people are doing. So with that being said, hope you guys come back on Monday to check out our new stream. Today we are in day 9. I'm going to try, I'm not going to say it's going to happen. Now, you know how things go on a farm. That it sometimes works out, sometimes it doesn't. But what we're going to try doing today is we're going to try cramming 3 months into one stream. Time will probably be speeded up a little bit. So just kind of bear with me here, and hope you guys have enjoyed this stream so far. And like I said, tomorrow will probably be the last day that we're streaming on Elm Creek. We'll go on to a new map on Monday and different type of gameplay. If you guys don't have your drinks, make sure you get some coffee or soda or something. You guys want to make sure you're well hydrated for this stream, because we're going to be going pretty fast today on some stuff. Also want to throw in there, I have started up a new series where I'm going to do, all the mods that get released for the day. I'm going to go over the mods, and it will be all platform mods. Won't just be a PC mod, it won't just be console mod, it'll be all platforms. So make sure you go in and check that out. If you like it, hit the like button. And same thing with this stream. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any content that I put out. Without further ado, let's get to farming. So we'll jump over here to the main screen. Water should be loaded up. Make sure it pops up in there. For some reason it's not popping in, and I froze up. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so gonna have to reload the game. Give me a couple seconds here. For some reason nothing's working. Yeah, we got black screen, so let me switch it over. I lost everything on the game. Game just crashed on me, so give me a couple seconds. I'll get right back up here. That ain't good. The first thing, first go to play on a game, it crashes. Hopefully it'll load up. And there it goes. It's doing its thing now. It's the first time this has ever happened to me. And we got her, hopefully, right now. Why aren't I broadcasting? Should be up on the screen. Is it on this one? Well, there it is on that one. So we got it on the little screen. Let me see what I can do on the big screen here. For some reason it ain't wanting to. Oh, there it is. Now we got her. Minor technical difficulties this first start on the start of the stream today. Wouldn't expect anything different from a bonehead. So here we are. We're at our farm. Yeah, we're still in March. It's the end of the day from the end of the month from yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up on the porch here. And we are going to jump in to the next month and see what we got to do. We should have some stuff to sell off. We should have some mowing to do. All that good stuff. So right here we load it in. There it is. Now this is what I want to show you on the grass. And what I've been trying to show you the whole time. This is how you know when this is the best time to mow your grass. Is when it looks like this. See how it has them little yellow tints on the top? If you look at it from a distance. This is perfect to harvest. Right here. This will get you your max yield off your grass fields. So, without further ado, we will go do our morning chores, which we'll come over and check out our greenhouses. We got 3, 6 there. Looks like we got another pallet of honey that we could sell off. And we might wait till the end of the day to sell things off of this month, I should say. Just to see where we're at. Or we might just go ahead and push it to the end. I'm not for sure. Let's go over and check our chickens out. Make sure that they don't have a full pallet of eggs yet, which they shouldn't. We're getting closer though. We got 5 stacks of eggs, so they're not doing too bad for themselves. So we got 6 pallets of lettuce to get rid of, 3 pallets of honey to get rid of, and no eggs so far. Hey Big E, how's it going, buddy? Had a little trouble at the beginning of the stream there. Hey, I just wanted to tell you, Big E, I'm sorry about last night. I was trying to do things and our internet went down, so I couldn't get connected on anything. And I don't have Discord on my phone. That's changed now because tonight my son's going to install it on my phone for me and my PC and get everything all set up for this channel here. So he's kind of my technical guy. Somebody hit a telephone pole last night and knocked out our internet for the night. I think we didn't have internet for like 8 hours. So, getting back to the farm today, our morning chores, we'll go into our menu screen. First thing that we'll look at today is our livestock. Our chickens look like they're still in the green, so that's a good thing. Our productivity, we're at 938 pieces of egg, 938 eggs produced. Our chickens, we can sell for $25 a piece, so they're not doing too bad. They're only not even a year old yet, so we'll go into our productions here. We got plenty of water for that greenhouse, and we have plenty of water here for this greenhouse. Like I said, we got 6 pallets of lettuce that we could take off and sell. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Probably after I get done with supper tonight, which I think I'm an hour behind you. I think maybe an hour ahead of you. I can't remember. I'm in Central Time Zone, so I will try reaching out to you and getting a hold of you through Discord, or if I can't do it through Discord, I'll just do it through my Facebook Messenger. So, we're here at the greenhouses, and we've got pretty much nothing to do as far as chores. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'll go ahead and top off our chickens' feed. So, next thing we need to do is we need to look at our fields, see which one. So we'll come over and grab the truck. We know this one we can harvest today, so we'll go ahead and do that this morning. First thing, bale them up, and we'll go over here and check out our other fields. Hold on for a second. Somebody's blowing my phone up. But we'll go over and check our other fields out and make sure Alright, Maria. I won't answer you through text message, but That's fine. We're playing on it. Well, there's my wife. Hi, honey. How are you doing today? There's Mrs. Bonehead, everybody. Make sure you say hi to Miss Bonehead. Yeah, I'm real excited, Big E. I'm really, really, really excited about doing something, getting together on them out. So this grass field looks like growing a little bit better since that yesterday. It's still in the growing stage, so we won't be doing anything with that today. And we've got this field all ready. It's all going. It's 100% fertilizer, so we don't have nothing to worry about on this. I think we'll have to fertilize the field we planted yesterday on lunch. What are you bringing me for lunch? Oh yeah, Mrs. Bonehead, I'm going to talk to you about that thing that I was supposed to do today when you get home from work. So this field here, we're going to have to throw some fertilizer on it today so we can do that and get that taken care of. Also, so our game plan for the month of April will be, we'll get our front grass field mowed. Go get tacos. I might go get something after I get done with my stream today. Yeah, she's a good person. She takes care of me pretty good, so she makes sure everything's taken care of. There, Big E. Couldn't ask for a better wife. So back to the farming here. Now I'm keep getting in her, or losing track of what's going on in chat. So, but our game plan today is we're gonna mow them front fields, bale them up. We'll come over here and fertilize that. I'm pretty sure our contract work is going to be all sowing, or planting, sowing, whatever you want to call it. So I don't think we will do too much of that. But we do got some fertilizing contracts, and it looks like we got some big ones here. So we might do the fertilizing. I'll probably stay away from the sowing contracts here, and we have one cultivating job, which we might do. Only going to cost us that'll give us $400 profit. I don't know if we'll do that one or not. We'll see how it goes and how our time goes. I got our time set at 5 right now. I might jump it up just so we can, because I'm really trying to get 3 days into this stream. If I don't get 3, then it'll be 2 and 2 tomorrow, and that'll end up in the Elm Creek series for how to get started on FS22. Seems like see how when you drive by that grass field it's got kind of a yellowish tint on top? That's when you want to harvest it. That's what I've been talking about for the last couple months. We'll go in here, we'll go ahead and do the mowing and baling. My chainsaw just likes popping up a lot. I think my mouse is kind of going out on me. So, we'll go hook up to our mower. And we will do some mowing first thing today. I did put out a new map tour yesterday, or map review. It doesn't look like bad. It doesn't look like a bad map. It just doesn't look like something I would want to play on. Kind of a small map with big fields. I don't think I'll probably do anything on that one. I might, but I doubt it. I got quite a few things I want to work on here. And so we'll go ahead and go. Well, I just can't steer for nothing today. Looks like we're getting a pretty good mow here, though, at least. I'm going to try not mowing any of that wild grass in with this good stuff, so we'll see how that works out for me. And if we get everything done up on this field today, we should be able to get one more cut off of it before the stream ends. The other field I'm not too for sure on if we're going to get another cut off of it or not before the end of the stream. Because we probably won't be able to cut it the way it's looking not till a month from now, 2 months from now. So, and that's kind of one of the things with I'm just hitting everything today. Kind of one of the things with doing grass is sometimes you'll get 3 cuts and sometimes you get 4. It just depends on when you mow it, plant it, and get everything ready to go. And you got to think, in real life, in the winter months, grass doesn't grow during the winter. So, but on this game, it grows, but it just it slows it up a little bit. So that's what we're dealing with here. I think this is the 4th month on this. So it looks like you're only getting put back a month. So it ain't really too bad. So it's still giving you 3 cuts a year, and that's nothing to shake a stick at right there, if you ask me. So did you do anything exciting last night, Big E? Looks like we're getting a pretty good drop from this. Oop, this spot. Don't want to miss any, that's for sure. Well, I'll tell you this, Biggie, this taco truck, it's a little taco truck here in our little town. And I used to coach her. Yep, you know me, I always get my moment on. But back to these tacos. She makes these street tacos. And I'm telling you, get like 3 or 4 of them, and they're awesome. She does a real good job with tacos, and she has this burrito that's a foot long. And I bet it's about 2 inches around. And she has real amazing food. I used to coach her son in baseball in the summertime, but she does an awesome job. She has this hot sauce. I mean, he can only take like 2 drops of it, and you feel it going all the way down, and then the next day you feel it coming back up. You know what I mean? But her taco's pretty good. Yeah, I worked on some things on OBS last night for a little bit, trying to get I'd like to get kind of something like what you and Clutch and everybody has in the intro when I come off of my stream starting soon screen. I'd like to have like a little 30-second, maybe minute video playing. So maybe some highlights. I'm starting to get enough footage out there and enough videos I could probably go in and crop some stuff out if I need to. And I'm just trying to improve my stream a little bit more and more each day, I think. But you know me, I like to mow. I don't think there's a gameplay I don't do grass work. Especially in FS22. And FS19, I did a lot more livestock work. You know, tried getting my livestock up there. Yeah, I want to redo my intro too. It's alright, but I think it's just kind of boring. And most people that come in and watch my videos, they're staying. I've got them from 15 minutes to almost, if it's a stream and they come in and watch it later on, it's gone up from 15 minutes to about 40 minutes. So that's not too bad. I want to try getting them, trying to keep them entertained and wanting to watch the whole stream if they're not going to come in and watch it when I stream. This dang tree right here. So I'm just trying to come up with different little ways to make my intro. I don't have any problems with it, but I think I kind of like how you did that little video that you have. Alright, Biggie, thanks for stopping in and watching. But like I was just saying to Biggie, I like to get my video, like to get my stream set up a little bit tightened up. It's not too bad right now, but I'd like to get it, just fine tune some things here and there. I like to get music playing during my stream and do the intro video. And I just downloaded a face cam, or a new face cam, change my face and the background behind me without using a green screen. So I'm going to try that, check that out this afternoon and see how it works. We got this field half done. That's pretty good. The thing kind of sucks about mowing is you got to bale it. I would just go ahead and collect it with a collection wagon, but you get more money off the silage bales. Mower's getting kind of dirty. Might have to wash that off. Yeah, right. You know, if you guys have been watching my streams and following my stuff, you know I don't ever wash my tractors. Every once in a while I might just clean her up a little bit, but yeah, I'm a firm believer if there ain't dirt on it, you ain't doing anything. Excuse me. I didn't buy this tractor to look pretty. But so like I said, we're kind of coming to the end of this stream here. The extra work and stuff like that, you probably won't see a lot of being done. I'll probably go into doing maybe a couple contract jobs here and there just to give us a little bit more money. But yeah, I'm not going to do a lot today. We get these 2 fields mowed and the other 2 fields harvested. That should give us a good chunk of change. Just a rough estimate, I'll probably right around 60 to 80 grand off that. And just so everybody knows, that's all 100% profit. Didn't have to buy anything to plant that extra field. And it might be more like 95% profit. Because we haven't repaired any of our tractors and we haven't filled any of them up yet. Usually I'll do that when I hit a certain point. Usually I save that for when harvest comes around. or at the end of harvest. But just to give you a recap on what we've kind of done on this farm, we started off with these two fields. They were two fields right here in the front. I went ahead and put them two together and saw that the only thing I could get off of them would be canola, and that would take a whole year almost to grow. So I wasn't going to be able to make any money off of it. So what I do, and I do a lot, I do 4 things in my first year on farming on a new map. I will come in, the first thing is I will come in and see what I can get rid of and sell off and improve. So kind of like with this here, we took and merged these two fields together. I took and sold off the barn where the greenhouses was at, and I put in 2 greenhouses and 2 beehives, 2 large greenhouses, 2 large beehives, so we can get some production coming in on the farm. We took and put 2 government society signs up, let them run for 3 hours, which gave us enough money to buy 4 more patches of land behind the farm here. And then after the 3 hours, I shut it off. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking to yourself, well, that's kind of cheating money in. Well, yes and no. Like I said in them streams, it's completely up to you if you want to use them or not. I use them for a little bit, not every now and then, just to give me a heads up. Because when you first start this map, the only 2 fields you're getting are these 2 fields right here. And the one where you get 3 fields when you start off, but the one that's behind was where I got our machine sheds at. You're not going to get a big profit off of it. It's not even really, I don't even understand why they even had it as a field on here. So when you start off, you don't really get much, and you don't get really big equipment, medium-sized equipment. You get all this small stuff. So using the government society signs enables you to get a little bit of money in, so you can get a little bit more land and allow you to get some better equipment here and there. With that being said, yes, I do know people say that that's kind of cheating money in. Yes, you're right halfway, and halfway you're not right. Because if you go out in the real world, there is all sorts of programs that the government and states give farmers to get money. I know off 100% from my grandfather's farm, he used to do a bunch of government land where they just come in and plant prairie grass, come in and mow it and bale it once a year, and they would use that for state and government things, and they would pay him to do that. Now, would they pay him as much money as these government subsidy signs would give you? No. That's why I only use them for just a little bit of time. Now, usually if I do use them, it's only for a couple hours in the gameplay. So it's not like I'm leaving them on and I'm sitting at 10-15 grand right now. So I do use it to help get me a couple good pieces of equipment here and there. I'm gonna move this a little bit right here that I missed. So that's something that we did do in the beginning. We left the silo and we left the tractor barn, and I put these 2 barns are the 2 new barns up, and this is where a field was at that I went ahead and poured concrete over it. Like I said, we've came a little ways on this farm, and it's looking pretty good for a starter farm. We're making some money, and that's what the goal is. So back to my 4 things that I do when I first start up a farm. like I said, first thing it is, I go in and I assess everything and see what I can sell and what I don't need, and I get rid of it. Second thing I do is I assess the workload. I look at my fields, I look at my productions and everything else. When you first start off here, you don't have any productions. We'll drop this off here and we'll go grab the baler. So I look at, when I assess my workload, I look into seeing what I'm going to be able to profit off of the most in my early stages. And here, when I assessed it, these fields here, I was only going to be able to plant canola because you start in August. I really wish they'd start you in January, because that would make a big difference on this whole game thing. But I haven't. They don't start you off in January. So you kind of got to do what you got to do to make some money for the year. So when I assessed everything, the only thing I could plant was canola. And, well, that's going to take a whole year. So all these fields that I'm supposed to be making money off of is going to be tied up with canola for a whole year. Now, with the good thing about grass is you can plant grass and get 3 to 4 harvests off of it a year. And if you have to, and you don't want to do the government society signs, you can take and lease a baler, and you can lease a bale trailer every couple months. I use the government society signs to get a baler and a trailer, a loader trailer. So, with that being said, I assessed it. I decided I'm going to plant grass in 2 of my fields. I did the same thing with the money. I bought 4 fields in the back and off to the side of the farm, and I turned 2 fields into 1 big field for grass. I used a little field to plant some wheat for my chickens, and the last field is just going to be a cash crop. So whatever I get out of it's what I get out of it. So that's what I mean by assessing your workload. You need to plan out your whole year. Go ahead and look and see where you're going to make the most money. The third thing I do is get started in my productions. Get started in I probably missed a whole bunch there, didn't I? Get started in productions and animals. So I started up a small chicken pen. We haven't got any profit off of the chicken pen yet, which I only got 30 chickens, so it's probably not going to get a very big profit off of it. I'll get probably maybe 1.5 pallets for the year, if that. Our bees, every other day we can sell off 2 pallets of honey. Our greenhouses are producing 6 pallets every 2 days or every other day, so I can sell them off every other day. Now those ain't very big, dang it, very big profitable productions, but they are bringing money into the farm. And then the fourth thing I do, that's when I go into my contract work. And if you play the contract game, you can make some money off of contracts. It's not, and I've showed you guys the last couple of days how to make money off of contracts and how to evaluate which ones that you are going to make money off of and which ones to stay away from and which ones to do. So I hope all that kind of gives you like a little something to run with. So that's my rant for the day, and just kind of a review over what we've done. Just in case this is the first time you're watching my stream, go ahead and go back and check out the other 8 videos. It kind of gives you a different view and a different way of doing things than what I see other people doing. And everybody does things differently, and I'm not saying that you have to do it my way either. So just go and check them out, and see if this, if it gives you any helpful tips on to what to do and how you can incorporate on your farm. I do have one follower. He's been messaging me quite a bit here lately, wanting to know different things. My brother, he decided to start playing the game, which is cool. My brother-in-law, he started playing on FS19, which is cool. So a lot of good things that came out of this stream so far. Like I said, I'm not going to delete it. We'll come back later on and do year 2. But usually in my year 2 is when I start making my farm bigger. The first year I get a good little amount of money saved up, put in, like I call it, my farm fund, and that's what allows me to get started in the next year. So this is just, like I said, and you'll see a different style of gameplay next week, because I'm going to do something totally different than what anybody else. I've never seen anybody do it yet so far. So, and I think it'll be kind of cool to do. I've been kind of playing around with it at night while I'm watching videos. Oh, we're full. Back her up. Now, of course, these bales won't be ready to sell until tomorrow. So, well, next month, which we'll probably end up selling them off. If I get them done early, that means the earlier they'll be ready to go. The only other thing we got to do other than this field is fertilize field 52. So, and then I'll probably turn the time up, go hook up to a fertilizer spreader, and we'll go do a couple fertilizing contracts. I've seen some big ones there. So that's what I might go in there right now. Let's look at them real quick here. Oh, we're on it already. So you got a cultivating contract. I probably won't do that. That's only one contract for $456. We don't own a cultivator, so I probably won't do that one. These fertilizing ones, though, you got field 57, which I think is the biggest field on the map. I think. 68, 57. Where's? Oh, it's right here, near us. One of the biggest fields. So we'll probably go ahead and do them fertilizing contracts in this month. So let's go ahead and accept that contract so it doesn't go bye-bye on me. We'll accept that one. And we'll wait on these here. I want to get them 2 big ones. Accepted that way. When we start fertilizing, when we fertilize our field, we'll just run over real quick and get our own. Go ahead and do those 2. We'll get this. You know, I know a lot of people don't like baling. I don't really mind it. It's kind of peaceful. The only thing that it's doing it this way, the way I showed you to do it this way, you know, it's kind of time consuming, but it's alright. It gives you something to do during the day. We'll go ahead and do this one east and west strip. Don't you unload right there? Yeah, always, wherever I don't want them to unload, they'll unload every time. Oh, if you guys get a chance, though, go on to the mod hub and go check out that map, new map that dropped yesterday. It's not too bad. Like I said, it's just not my cup of tea. I might play around on it. Maybe might change my mind a little bit, but don't think I'm going to get anything started up on it here anytime soon. I don't know if you gone and checked it out, Big E, but if you haven't, go check it out. It could be a good two-person map, I think, but not as good as Yukon. But yeah, the fields are big on there, kind of like a Calmston farm. As Clutch would say, a Clamston. And make sure you guys go check out my new video series, the mod of the day. Sometimes it'll be funny, like yesterday, kind of funny, but I do think that little scooter is a good idea. You know, it gets up and goes 30 miles an hour and only costs $1,500. So if you need something to drive back and forth, say like from fields, that would be the thing to have. I know I have seen some farmers in real life, they have, before the side-by-sides came out, they had like little bicycles that they would drive. Some of them would ride back and forth. You know, they leave their combine in a field and then go back on it on a bicycle, and then you can just put the bicycle up on the back of the combine or side of it and haul it back to the farm. I think that little scooter is kind of cool. Probably won't be something that I'll use too much. Maybe as like a joke kind of thing. But that's kind of cool, and I didn't really see anything else in there that I think I would use. The only other thing is the other day they came out with some new grass working equipment, so I might look into that, downloading that for another gameplay. I didn't see any new mods dropped yet before I started streaming. I'll go in and check that out afterwards, and then, like I said, I'm probably going to release that mod of the day, and that's just my opinion, so one that I think would kind of help new people out a lot. And the good thing is it's all on the mod hub, so it's all cross-platform mods. I'm pretty sure most of them are, anyway. Where are your tacos? And where are my tacos at? That means I'd have to quit streaming, run up and get tacos, and bring them up to you, and get dressed. I don't know if that's happening. But if you want me to, I can quit streaming and go grab your tacos, honey. Well, we almost got this one all done up. See how many bales we get out of this. I think last time we got close to 12. Might get a little bit more because I waited a little longer. That's a good place to leave a bale. See what I mean? This dang baler leaves things. Well, any baler I use, it'll leave a bale anywhere that I don't want it to. Hold on here. Message is coming in. You're funny, Maria. Alright. Got a couple more strips here. And then we'll... Why would you want tacos for lunch? We're having tacos for supper tonight. Come on. Cell phone's blowing up on me here. Huh. I'll say. I don't know why you can't type in the chat, but that's fine, Maria. Just keep throwing me text and I'll answer your questions or talk to you. We got almost half our work done already today. So it shouldn't take long to do them fertilizing contracts, so I just want to get some extra money. Would like by the end of April having us over 300,000. That'll mean we'd only have $200,000 more to come up to meet my goal for 12 months. Which I think we're going to come close to it. Our harvest contracts, when you'll see that tomorrow, will be some good money there off those. And kind of the stream will probably go a little longer tomorrow because it is the last stream here on Elm Creek. So we'll probably go a little longer, maybe a little over 3 hours or something like that. Maybe 3.5 to get it all done, said, and over with, and then we'll move on to our new venture. Then, like I said, I'm gonna start up a video series, not a stream, a video series for maybe making our own farm on this construction map. So make sure you guys check that out too. I'm gonna start that up on Monday also. Probably take me a couple days to get enough footage in to make a little short video, but it won't be short. Hey, what are we? See, this is not acceptable, people. See, that's what that baler is bale's gonna mess me up now. But we got off of it, I guess. Looks like we got quite a few bales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 down on that end. 13, 14, 15, 16 bales. This is probably going to be the best harvest we had off this field here. That's good. I'd like to fill up that whole trailer. Might have to lease a bale handler or a bale. Get these off here so we can roll this. Because we should get one more harvest off of this field here is if all my plans work out right, that should be where we should be at. Get one more harvest off this one. I don't think we will get another harvest off the one in the back grass field. Come on, that should have been enough to get a bale. Get this little bit here. There it is. So I'll get that out. Now watch. It'll go super fast and it'll spit that bale off right here. You know, I guess I got lucky that time. This last little strip and make sure we got everything at this end down here, and then we'll go back and grab that spot that I missed earlier today. Coffee's going down pretty good today. See what I mean? They'll just spit them bales out anywhere. I'm pretty happy with how many bales we got out of all this. That's more than I thought, so. This last little strip here. And if you don't plant the grass, you're not going to get as high as a yield, but it'll come back, and when you see these flowers growing in it, that's usually a sign that it's ready to be mowed. So we have one little area over there off the field 52 that we mowed, and so that's what that. That's when a good time is to mow it. That's when you'll get the most out of it, when it has that. If you mow it, and I think it takes 3 days exactly to be able to mow wild grass again. So just keep that in mind when you're setting up your mowing areas. And that's if you want to do it. We'll take little deer, go grab the bale trailer, go around and collect up some bales. Then we'll grab big deer and roll that field out so it's done and over with, and we can get more grass off of it in a couple days, hopefully. And another good thing about grass is you don't have to fertilize it every time. So, because when you mow it, it gives you your fertilizer state. So, and then you roll it again and it'll give you another one, I think. That's how that works. So let's collect our bales, see how many we get. Looks like we got quite a few. Probably shouldn't have sold off that other trailer. There's that. Oh. That one. Now you can do the same thing with an auto load trailer if you want to use auto load. I've had some issues with the auto loading trailers, so I don't mind doing it like this. Plus it leaves them in a nice stack, and you can reload them with this. The auto load trailer, I haven't tried out the new auto load program that came out the other day, so I've been trying to get my course play down. But I've also been setting up other videos and stuff like that. So maybe eventually I'll get down. I need to go through all my mods and thin them out, I think, a little bit. Some of them I'm not using anymore. I'm really sitting at 10 bales. We might get a full trailer. Nah, I don't think we will. Pretty good. Probably the fullest trailer we've had all year, though, I would say. We'll go ahead and grab that one. Swing out and grab him. Oh, I left a little bit of grass down here. Well, looks like we're gonna have a pretty decent load on this trailer. I'll leave it sitting out in the sun so these black foil barrels will ferment pretty good. There we go, we got 18 bales out of that. So that's 6 more bales. By letting it go one more, because I noted earlier last time. So letting it go an extra day gave me 6 more bales. So that's something to kind of keep in mind there. We'll go park this over here and let it sit for a month, and then we'll go sell them off. That should be a pretty decent payday right there for those. We'll park it right here. We'll grab the roller. We'll roll this field out real quick, and then that field work there will be done for the day. Got any more? Enough honey? Nope. So we'll come over here and grab the roller. Now, you don't have to roll your grass out. I recommend that you do it. It'll give you a little bit better yield off of it. So it's just like your normal fields. If you roll it off, you're gonna get a little bit better of a yield and everything else. But if you don't use like the government society signs, you probably won't be able to get it, so you'll have to lease it. Which you want to be kind of careful on your leasing things, because if you keep leasing everything a lot, you can build up a hefty little bill for leasing. So just kind of keep an eye on what you're leasing and borrowing and renting and stuff like that, because that could start getting kind of expensive. So just keep that in mind too. We'll go ahead and start rolling this. And I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think the Diablo rollers for field work will do the same thing this thing does. But they did come out with some new ones in the mod hub. I haven't checked them out. I'm going to, because I like to do my grass work. But I don't know what they actually all do. I think they kind of take the place of this and give you a little bit better of a yield. Yeah, you're only going to get so much, so I think it's like 5% more. And probably, I don't know, we will probably mow all around our fields one last time to get some more silage bales. Probably in 2 months, I probably will mow off all of our grass. See, it's April, so May, June, probably in June, we will mow all our prairie grass, turn it into silage bales so we can sell that off in August on our last month. So as you see, it's 10:30 and the game time. We're at ×5 clock speed, so if I need to, all I got left to do is roll this field and then go over and fertilize the other one. We go do them fertilizing contracts, and when I do them fertilizing contracts, I'm going to speed the time up so we can probably go a little faster, because I want, like I said, I want to get a couple months into this stream at least. If I do 2 months, that would put us at having 2 months left tomorrow, so we can get everything finished up. Oop. I might have to go to the bathroom here in a second. That's something else I'd like to get. My diabetes plays heck with my bathroom visits, so I'd like to get something set up that maybe like a video playing or something like that while I'm away from the computer for a couple seconds. I think that'd be kind of cool. That way I ain't just sitting there staring at a blank screen or be right back screen. Crap, forgot to raise it. Ain't gonna be that big of a deal. Nope. And we're gonna take, and hopefully the sun's gonna help me out a little bit getting my Discord set up tonight, and we are gonna take and rearrange my little studio corner here, so everything, you know, the way I got it set up right now, I'm running 2 PCs, or a PC and my laptop are running. I want to get it down to where I don't have my laptop open the whole time. So I'm going to take and put another monitor in I'm already running 3 monitors, so I'm going to run 4 monitors. Maybe I'll take some before and after shots, and you guys tell me what you think of my streaming setup. We're gonna work on that a little bit tonight. Maybe get it all up and going. Need to get a hold of a guy and get my intercooler installed. I bought a new intercooler for my PC. Make it a little quieter and run a little cooler. It doesn't run too bad now, but I'd like to get another year out of this PC. before I start upgrading like my video card and stuff, because right now it's hard as heck to get a video card for a decent price. So this PC's doing pretty good, I will say that. Doing a lot better than I thought it would do on streaming, because it runs, well, I stream and run my YouTube channel, and 2 other programs are running at the same time that I'm streaming, and plus the game. And it, yeah, I'm not even sitting at 1% CPU usage, so that's pretty good. I'm impressed with it, and I'm pushing a solid 50 frames a second. I don't even drop down at all during my streams. So we're doing pretty good. Our little channel is growing and growing every day. So my stream yesterday, that's what I was pretty impressed with. I can't remember how many views I had, but it says that when I logged into my YouTube channel this morning, it told me that stream was my best stream yet. So I appreciate it, guys, for coming in, watching the video, and hitting the like button and everything else. Even if you don't hit the like button, that's fine with me. I'm gonna still keep streaming. Like I said, this is just a hobby. I like getting together, like doing it, and I like watch people. I'm really this week has been hectic, but really like to get with Big E and do maybe like once a week or something like that, or just do a farm together. Eventually maybe get a couple more people doing some farming together on a multiplayer map. So but that's where the channel's heading so far. Couldn't ask for a bunch of better followers, though. I got some loyal ones, I'll tell you that much. And while I'm on channels, I say this every stream. If you guys haven't checked Big E Farming out, make sure you guys go over and check him out. He does a pretty good job on what he does. He has really good information, and I really enjoy his farming style. So make sure you go over and check him out. He has a lot of information, he shows a lot of things, and he has a lot of knowledge over everything, so that's a plus. And if you need I do have his link on my YouTube channel, so you can just go down and click the link, and they'll take you right to his Facebook, or his, not Facebook page, but his YouTube page. You can go watch him, check him out. Here in the next day or two, you might see the two of us farming together. Talk about that tonight too. Got a busy night tonight. Little sister's coming over for supper with my niece and nephew and brother-in-law. Gonna get my computers all set up, rearranged, which I should have that done before they get here. And I don't know what else we're gonna. I'm gonna get to with Big E about. And so it's gonna be a busy night tonight. So we got this field all rolled out and everything else. I want to jump out of the tractor and go ahead and just double check my field, make sure we don't need to fertilize it. See, as you see, after I rolled it, it went from 50 to 100%. So, and I left a little corner down here just so I could show you guys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this corner here I didn't do. See how it's at 89, 91, it'll fluctuate. But as soon as you roll that, it'll take it up to 100% fertilized. So, just keep that in mind with your grass work. You don't have to spend a lot of money on grass work. You can plant it once and it'll just keep growing and growing. Now, a lot of people do it after every three to four harvests off of it. They'll go ahead and plow it up and reseed it. I haven't seen any fluctuation or difference in it to do that. So we will just keep it. I don't really recommend plowing it up. It's kind of like some of your other stuff. You know, once you plant it, maybe once a year, you know, if you wanted to, just to get some lime fertilizer in there and stuff like that. If you start noticing your yield dropping, then I would do it. But if you don't notice any change in your yield, then I wouldn't really worry about it too much. Grass is kind of a self-maintaining thing, and you can make some decent cash off of it. And plus you can take and turn it into hay and use that for sheep and your cows later on. So, whoop, 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 come on now. So, back to, one of these days I'll get good at backing up a tractor. So with that, I gotta run. Gotta go for a quick second. I'll be right back. Alright, back. About that. So, got the roller put away. Make sure we're unhooked. Yep, we're unhooked. No, we're not. I said we were unhooked there. Alright. So, roller's put away. We got that field rolled. We're going to put little deer up for right now. Go grab big deer. And we will go start fertilizing. Make sure we got enough fertilizer and our thing. I think we got quite a bit left. We'll go fertilize our field, and then we'll start knock out them fertilizing contracts, and we will probably sell off what we have, and that'll be the end of this month. Oop. So let's go over to field 52, right? Yep, field 52. We'll fertilize that. There's our silage bales sitting there fermenting. They should be done about this time tomorrow, so around lunch they should be done. The wheat's looking pretty good. Might get a good harvest in on that. And we planted oats over here, I do believe. We'll unfold it. Kind of go down here to the point of the field. And we will fertilize this field up. Get it all done up. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too fast there. Killer. Go ahead and lower her down, turn her on, and we will start fertilizing. Get her on the edge there. I don't want to fertilize the grass too much. This will take a couple passes and then we'll be done here. And like I said, we'll go into fertilizing our contracts. Do that up. But we're sitting at 85% in our trailer. We should have more than enough fertilizer to do our contracts today, so that'll be a plus. And this is why I like doing fertilizing contracts. You can get a fertilizer spreader that holds a lot. I think this one holds like 15,000 liters, and it'll pretty much last you all year. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your contracts and stuff like that. And as you can see, it's kind of hard to see where you fertilized here. So if you go, I'm going to shut this off for a second. Go into your map here, and over here you got filters. I've gone over this a little bit in the past. This is all what's planted in the fields. You can see it. As you see here in 52 where we're working at, we got oats. If you look, it's all color coded. This is just your crop 2, which will be your cover crops. Grass and oilseed radish. I don't ever really do much with the oilseed radish, but grass, you can turn it on. I'll show you where all your grass fields are right now. So, and if you go to growth, the growth menu will tell you your tillage, if the field needs to be tilled, cultivated, if it's been cultivated. But you see some of these areas have all been cultivated when it's been done by us. Plowed, you can turn them on and off. So if you just wanted to look at growing, you can turn all those off, and this will give you your growing stage and let you know. So this one here is in the dark. The darker the green color is it's getting close to harvesting. If you wanted to shut the growing off and just go to harvest, see what fields are ready to be harvested, you can see that right here. Which not hardly anything is ready right now, but 71 is ready to be harvested. The other filter you have is soil composition. Yeah, you see all these little specks, that's all rock in there. So if you take and shut that off, all them specks will go away. And the yellow dots will be small, orange is medium, and red is large size rocks. So what we're going to look at here is we're fertilizing this field 52, so we want to make sure we're getting it all fertilized. It'll be a darker blue this time. Your first stage will be a light blue, this color here, and your second stage is this dark blue. So we're pretty much getting it all, and we'll come back through and I'll run down this far edge here to make sure we get it all. So if you can't see the ground changing, then that's the best way to make sure you got your whole field fertilized. is going in there and checking that out. And see, we just mowed this wild grass a month ago, so it's not even close to being ready to mow again. We might be able to get one more mow off of it. I don't know though. Sometimes you can get it done and sometimes you can't. So just keep that in mind. So there we go. Raise that up, and we'll double check on our map to see if we got that all fertilized, which for the most part it's all fertilized. So there we go. So now we'll jump down to our contract work, and looks like we still got the same amount of contracts for this month. So we're gonna look at 53 and 57, which I want to look at the map and see where them are. So 53 is right here, the field right below us, and 57 will be right on the other side of that pond. So we'll go ahead and knock them two out real quick here, which you see 53 right in front of us there. No, that's 55. 53 is right there. So we're gonna go off-road a little bit through the creek. It'll be all right, and we will get here. And you should be able to see a change on the ground to let you know that the fertilizer is on it, on this. Now, like the wheat and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to see it. But if you notice, the ground will get a little darker. And we'll go ahead and fertilize this field up. And like I said, this is pretty much kind of all profit right here, fertilizing. And it's a good little, fertilizing is a good little contract to make some money off of, and harvesting are your better ones. If you can get a bunch of plowing contracts or cultivating contracts, that's the way to kind of go with them. But we'll do a couple contracts, then we'll speed time up today, and we'll see where we're at the end of the day. Hopefully we can sell off enough stuff to make a little bit of cash and put us over that $300,000 mark. You know, if we get up to the 400,000, I'll be happy with that. And you can see the difference in the field. You can see where I have fertilized and where I haven't. The dirt is a little lighter. So we'll start here. And this field will probably take 3 passes, maybe a little more. Let me get it over. There we go. And you just gotta look at the field. Might take 4. I don't know. And they'll let you know when the field is fertilized enough. So once it says that it's done, then I just usually finish out that row and then I go on to my next field that I have to do. But you can see the difference in the ground on this field, the weed and stuff like that. Wheat, oats, sunflowers when they get a little taller is a little harder to see. So just keep that all in mind when you're doing this. And even on contracted fields, you can see where on the map what you got fertilized and what you don't. As you see, I've got pretty much most of it. I'll have to come back and hit that there, which when I come down here I'll probably get that, but then we'll have to probably come down and do a strip down the little side of the field and it'll be done. So that's how you make some decent cash off your fertilizing contracts. I've already gone through a pot of coffee already. Holy cow. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. That's alright. When I get down here to this end, I'll go back to the map and make sure that I got that little spot. So we'll see here. Yeah, got a little bit of it, but we'll back up and maybe swing over there, turn around that way with the fertilizer spreader on. That should knock it out some. There it is, I see it now. We'll turn around like this. Hopefully we'll get her knocked out. Usually when I'm first starting off, I like using this spreader for fertilizing jobs. Not so much for lime, but I like using it for fertilizer. We used it with lime just because I didn't want to buy another one. But I really like using this spreader because it holds so much, and it came up for a good price. And I think we got it for like $20,000, or not even that, maybe $10,000 out of the store, and it was used. So it's already paid for itself right now. You know. And we will call that good. So we'll leave the arms down, and we're going to head over here to field 57, I think it is. We'll fertilize that one, and we'll see where the other ones are at. Hopefully they're tied in close to each other. Go over here. See what we got going on today. I think it's that field right there behind that house. I can get through right here. No, that's 56. 57 is that big one right there, I think. Yep. That's where 57 is. Holy cow. It's either potatoes or... Let's see what they got in this field. Sugar beets. That's a big sugar beet field. A sugar beet harvest you can make some money off of if you have the right equipment. The only problem is it is very time consuming. You'll probably spend 2-3 hours. This field here would be a good 3-4 hour harvest on this field. You can see how the ground is kind of turning colors. That's how you know you got it fertilized. I think we're going to be able to get 2 months done today. That's a good thing there. I was going to speed the time up a little. I'm going to speed the time up to 10. Oh, not 30. We'll go to 10, see how it's looking. 1 o'clock now, game time. We'll stop spreading fertilizer at 5 o'clock. We'll call that a day or a month on this one, and then we'll jump into the next month. pretty good. Must be a nice little paycheck off these 2 fields. Get this straightened out and we'll get going up and do our up and downs after I get this headland done up. I didn't know if we'd have any trouble on the other end turning around, so that's why I did a headland. Usually I don't do headlands when I fertilize, but I want to make sure I can get turned around without wasting a lot of fertilizer. Close that off there, and I'll shut her down, and we'll get squared up. Probably have to go in about right here, and that will give us oh, gonna miss a whole spot right there. Dang. I'll have to come back and get that here. See, that's why I really wish I had my GPS. It makes it go so much easier, and when you use the GPS, you don't waste a lot of fertilizer on stuff. See, like I'm overlapping right now a little bit to make sure I get everything covered. But other than that, can't use GPS right now because I'm trying to keep this a console friendly too. GPS is a PC only. Get this turned around. Usually I'm pretty good about getting lined up. Just at the start. Oh. Okay, so there we go. Now we're overlapping a little bit. That's what we want. But yeah, spreading fertilizer is the fertilizer contracts, and we'll probably be getting quite a few of them in the next couple months, just because it's that time of year. Everybody's planting right now, so your fertilizer contracts will come out a little bit more. We'll jump over here after I get this one and do my turnaround and grab that little spot that I missed last time. So and fertilizer is kind of expensive to purchase, so I figured if I can, I think it probably costs like $4,000 to fill this wagon up. So if I can get, might be even more than that, I can't remember what it costs to fill this up now. I know I bought enough fertilizer, I filled that bin up, which I think was 60,000 liters. So that would get us by for a couple of years on fertilizer. So I might have to go in and do a repair on my tractor and spreader at the end of this month before it starts next month. So, which repair station is just right over there. We might, if we get done with this field, we might run over there and do that. trying to keep from repairing as much as possible. I wait till the end of the year and repair everything. Or like I said, if we start up a second year, that's how we'll start the year off. We'll repair everything off. Is what I'm trying to shoot for right now. In my normal gameplays, that's what I do. Is I take the only things that I do repair religiously are my harvesters and my planter. So I just want to get as much yield as I possibly can. That's more money. So, we're at 2 o'clock game time now, so we're moving right along right now. We're about an hour and 40 minutes into the stream, so we should be able to get another. If I leave it on 10, we shouldn't have much to do next month. And the contract, see how it popped up there, the contract's finished. So what we'll do now, we got that all done up. Got one little strip here I need to knock out real quick. And then we can call this one done. Just ain't too big of a strip here. We'll go ahead and claim the money off these contracts. We'll see what's left for fertilizing contracts for this month, and then we will advance if we can get them done fairly decent time. Like I said, I want to stop running this at 5 game time, so we'll go in our contracts here. Go ahead, we'll collect that, and we'll collect that one. What we got out? What else? Wow, we got a lot of big ones came up. 25. So we'll accept that contract. 31. We'll accept that one. And we'll do 54. Accept that contract. So our first contract that we're going to go do now is 25, which I'll go to the map, make sure where we're at. We're here at 57, so 25 is right there. We did that one yesterday. Must have just done the first stage on it. So we'll drive over 25, we'll knock it out. We'll fold this up while we're going down the road. Don't want to get ran over. I will say, if you can get it, I never did even check the store. We'll see if there's anything decent in the store on sale today. Not really. If you can get it, that little JCB tractor, which is a medium sized tractor, and it works pretty good for fertilizing. I use it. I've been using it for the past couple of days on another gameplay I'm playing. If you can get it at a good price and get the XL fertilizer spreader that goes on the back, it works really well. And then we got 31 coming up. We might knock it out while we're right here, if I can get back there. We're right here, so we'll go ahead and knock 31 out. And I can drive in behind the firehouse and get it. And unfold. Start my spreader. And we'll get this one all fertilized, and we'll jump over and we'll see if another field is close by for us to fertilize. You know, like right now we're already at $300,000, so that's good. I want to kind of be at 350 by the end of the day today. into the stream. I think we should be able to do it. Shouldn't be that hard to get up there. So here we go. Finish that off. And you can kind of see where it was at. And we'll go in right here. Hopefully that'll cover it. I think I got a little too far, yeah. A little too far out. We'll come back in. There we go. Right there. That'll work. Making, as you've seen in my, we're 9 episodes into this, you can see that you can make money off of doing several different things. Some of the key things are what I like to do when I start up a farm. Like I said, I like to get a good build up there. Good comfy cushion. I would consider anything from $300,000 to $500,000 a good cushion. I can't speak now. A good cushion to go into next year. So we're sitting pretty decent on this startup. So with that being said, it's kind of up to you on how you want to do your farm and stuff like that. So just kind of keep that all in mind and everything. I will say you could do this from scratch, and you might not be as high up as what we are, because I do have some pieces of equipment that I purchased with that money from the government subsidy. But you also got to think, I got about $3 million from them signs in them 3 hours, and I gave back some of that money. So we didn't really use the whole $3 million that I got. So, but my big thing with the game is I really do wish that, like, if you new farmer mode, it's kind of cool that they have a new farmer mode, so it kind of get you used to using some stuff. But they don't give you like a fertilizer spreader, and I think if you're gonna do a new farmer mode, it should be set up that you have something to do all your basic stuff. Now the mowing, I think it should give you a mower so you can mow. Now I think you should, as far as the other stuff, because they don't know how you're gonna veer off. So if you're gonna do some mowing, you can do some mowing if they give you a mower. If they give you a fertilizer spreader, that would be great. I have seen some of the new mod maps. They're giving out a sprayer. That's cool too. That's good. At least you can start off with doing some of your fertilizing work. But you can't spray. There's no liquid line. So I think if they gave out something like this, or one that fit, just a little tanker thing with it, would be cool. And the only other thing I get really discouraged with is every map that I see that comes out, you get 3 meters stuff. Sorry, but that 3 meter stuff just irritates me. I can understand if we were just doing if it was a map with a bunch of, I think they should give you equipment that's based off with the field size on the map, my personal opinion. And that would be nice. But they don't, so now you have to do things to help you out and getting things up and going. And there's different ways of doing it. You can take and sell off things and stuff like that, and sell off your farmland, start from scratch, and go that route, or you can just start off with no money and do contract work all day long for a whole year. But that's just my opinion on it all. I'm not going to get into a big rant on it. I promised myself I wouldn't. Yesterday I ranted about it enough. But I will say this. I've talked with probably a good 20 people that are just starting off on the game, and they don't understand why they don't get started off with better stuff. Or not so much better stuff, but just bigger. Instead of a 3-meter plow, we give them a 8-meter plow. You know, start them off with that lizard plow. You know, that would be a good thing to start them off with. You know, another idea I think would be kind of cool for this game. If they, like when you first load up the map and everything else like that, it asks you if you want to go into new farmer mode, start from scratch mode, or be farm manager. Well, being a farm manager, that's kind of cool. Way to go. You know, you start off with nothing. You have to go, and they give you a chunk of change, and they have you go out and buy stuff. Which, like I said, that's cool. That's fine and dandy. You know, that's kind of a cool way to play. But when you start off on new farmer mode, you know, this map ain't too bad because the fields aren't that big when you first start off. But some of the other maps, Jiminy Christmas. If you go and do a 3-meter plow with some of them fields, you're going to be there for the whole day. Now we're about down to an hour of this month that we're going to play on. So probably get this last contract done over here, and then we'll go off and sell off our stuff for today. But if you want to, my biggest thing to tell you guys, if you want to succeed and make some money on Farm Sim in game, not in real life, but in game, the best advice I could tell you is time management. Manage your time, because nothing states that you can adjust your clock and everything else and play that clock. And if you need to get something done, like say this field here that we're getting ready to come to, if I know I'm not going to be able to get it done by 5, I'll slow the clock down a little bit. You know, that's what I mean by time management. That's not cheating the system or anything else like that. You know, the gameplay, you know, the time isn't the same as normal gameplay, so. And since this is a oval shaped field, we'll probably go around, and then we'll do probably 1 or 2 up and downs, and that'll be it. I'm kind of getting off here. But, you know, we're at that point right now where every little bit of money will help out for the following year. And that's what you got to think about. Okay, so I'm starting off now. So next year, I'm going to need to go in. And the good thing is they do start you off with tractors that don't have hundreds of hours on them and stuff like that. And you're constantly repairing them. So that's a plus. You know, you start off with new tractors and new equipment, so that's a bonus. My biggest complaints is I just wish that on new farmer mode, the equipment that they do give you would be map friendly. I guess is what I'm saying. If the map is like you go and download a 16 times map and your cultivator is a 3-meter cultivator, like, come on, guys. That's my biggest complaint. But that's why we have modders, and they come out with mods to help new farmers out, and that's why the community is as good as it is. And you have people like me, Big E, and some of the other guys. We kind of show you how to do things where you can make money, and so you don't get so discouraged that you're in your third year and you barely have any money. But this will probably be our last field today of our contract. I'm going to slow time down a little bit here. Turn it down to 5. That way we can get this field done. This will probably be, like I said, this will be our last contract of the day, over this month. And then we'll jump into the next month and see what we got to do. And then that should get us 2 months knocked out. And then we only have 2 months left to go. Let's see where we're at here. Got turn that on. Back on. Yeah, and also too, if you're just starting this game, I do recommend you go check out YouTube videos on things. That could be a big help for you. That'll show you, you'll see all different styles of play and everything else like that. So you can finagle it into your own style of play. If you don't like how I do something, then you could go and add something and say another guy that streams does. You can watch my stream, and if you don't like something, maybe go check out Big E. He might do something he might do something different than what I do. So just go check things out. That's all you got to do, really. And you can get ahead in this game real easy. So without add money and cheating money in and stuff like that. So that's the good thing about it. But like I said, this will be our last field of the day that we're going to work on. We'll go back to the farm after this, and we'll load up our trailer with our honey and lettuce and go sell them off, because I like selling them off every other day. So, and that'll be the end of this month, and then we'll start the next month. And it probably won't be a lot going on in the next month, so just a warning to you guys, because we probably won't have any fields to harvest at all, and the only thing we'll probably have to do is we'll probably do a couple contracts, and we shouldn't have any productions to sell off yet. Get this turned around. I should be able to knock this all out in one swoop here. Open. And I want to let you guys know too, when you're doing contract work, if you go into a field like this one, see how it has the rocks in it? That's going to cause some damage to your equipment, just so you know. Not a lot, but it does do a little bit of damage to it. So just keep that in mind too when you're doing contract work. If you're going to come and harvest stuff and stuff like that, if rocks are turned on, you're going to see rocks. So you want to be careful with your combines and your planters. So just to give you an idea, that's another reason why I kind of steer away from the planting contracts. I don't want my planter getting damaged a lot. And we're almost done with this one, and it's 5 o'clock on the dot in game. So what we'll do is finish this off right here, head back to the farm, load up our stuff, see where we're at. So there we go, that one's done. Shut that off. What we'll do is we'll go in and accept or collect our contract work that we got done. So we got that one, we'll collect. So there we go. And hopefully that Field 54 contract will still be there tomorrow or next month when we come in, and we can do that one. See, right now we're at $315,000, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not too bad. You know, our biggest day was a $80,000 day, so hopefully, keep our fingers crossed, we can get I don't know if we'll get it up to 350 or not. But I think by the end of this stream, we'll be about between $450 and $500,000 sitting in our account. So that not bad. You know, we're doing pretty decent. We'll go down here, sell this stuff off. You know, there is another thing that you can do with animals. Chickens are pretty kind. All you have to do is give them wheat. But say you don't have any wheat to start off, you can start off one sheep pen and get money for wool. So, and all you have to feed them is grass. But with that being said, and being a small farm starting off, we're just gonna park this right here for the rest of the day, and we're gonna go grab the truck. But back to the sheep thing, you're gonna cut into your grass profit. So right now we're not using the wheat. The wheat that we had was here already. We didn't spend any money on it and stuff like that, so that'll finish. That should get us by for the year, and then when that little field in the back will polish us off for another year. So I'll just keep that little field. I know I said something about maybe turning that other field into, oh, look at that, we got 4 pallets of honey today. That's a good there. So that's some cash. We'll hook up to the trailer here real quick, and we'll load up our honey. We'll take it probably over to the cereal mill. They like buying our honey. So we'll pull that forward a little bit. And we'll go ahead and open the doors. And we'll load that up. So get that put in there. Like so. Since we only got 4, I'm just gonna put 3 on the bottom and one on the very back. Now something else I found out, and I haven't tested this out, so it might not be true, but I think it is. With honey, it seems like in the spring and summer you get more honey. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like it is. So right now we'll go into our production or our product sales, and we'll see where the best place is to sell honey right now, which we got. Everything's going down. Cereal Factory's $3,100, about the best place to sell it right now. And I know a lot of people will tell you to save your stuff up and stuff like that. But when you're first starting off, you kind of need money coming in to pay for fuel, repairs, stuff of that nature. So selling them off every couple of days isn't a bad idea your first year. Then your second year, I would start wait until it's the prime time to sell when you get your best rates. So like this here, we'll probably get like $5,000-6,000 off of this honey here, or maybe 4,000. So we'll go over here and sell it off real quick. Sell the lettuce off probably at the store is probably where the best place to sell it. And then we're gonna go to sleep and jump into the next day. Come on. Watch out, Tim. Tim's kind of a good guy there. So here's our cereal mill. We'll go ahead and sell this off. Here, I'm going to come down here and turn into the sell point. That way I don't interfere with anybody walking. And there it goes. So we got $5,000 off them 4 pallets of honey. So that's not bad. Almost, well, it's over. You know, you're looking at about $1,250 per pallet. So that's not bad. And puts our grand total so far up to $321. So we're not doing too bad. When we sell them silage bales, that's gonna be a big hit for us, big jump up for us. And maybe, see, I don't know if we'll have any contracts in May for harvesting. Once we start getting the harvesting contracts rolling in, that'll be good. The only problem is our harvester is kind of a small harvester, but so it'll take a little longer to do some of the harvesting contracts. We might not do any big fields with the harvest contract. So we'll take our truck, we'll pull in here, and we will load up some lettuce. We'll take it off and sell it. And which we got 3 pallets on each greenhouse, so that's pretty good. So we'll put them in here. You know, for right now, you can get a bigger trailer. I recommend in your second year to get you a building to put this stuff in, to store it, and wait till, I think lettuce is pretty good in January, February, in the winter months. So that's probably when it's at its peak. But you can check that out at any point in time. Like I said, my first year, I don't store anything. I just sell it all off, and that gives me my nest egg. Unless I need it for something else, like the wheat. I need it for chickens, so I'll use that. I'll store it for chickens. I know how much, like I said, writing things down is a good thing to do. What are you doing? This is the only other thing that kind of sucks doing it by hand. Sometimes you can't get the pallet in there right, and I'm hurrying right now. I'll leave it like that, it'll be fine. Because we probably won't have any production stuff to sell tomorrow. If we do, it'll probably just be honey, but I'm trying to do it every other day, every other month, so. But the greenhouses are a good source of income. Big E showed me the other day that you can download a ketchup factory now for tomatoes, so that's something I'll have to check out later on. Okay, so now we got 3,000 liters of lettuce. I want to go see where we can sell the best place that we're going to get the best money for lettuce at. Johnson's Farmers Market is $2,900, so that looks like about the, no wait, the grocery mart is still $2,900. So we can get about $6,000 off of it at the grocery mart. So we'll take it over to Miss Bonehead store and we'll sell it off there. And that'll have all of our production items sold today. We won't be, we're not going to sell off eggs yet because we don't have a pallet of them. Once we get a pallet of eggs, we'll take and sell them off. So here's the grocery mart. We'll go in here, go around to the back, and we will sell off some lettuce to them. And right there it is. I just about drove past it. Without jackknife on my trailer here. Get turn around, back in there, pretty decent. Backed up into there. I swear I've never backed the trailer up before. There it goes. There goes our lettuce. Money's going up. That's what we like to see. Let's see where we're at the end of this. Oop. Got almost 6,000 off our lettuce. So that's pretty good. There, we're at 327,000 for our total for the day. That's good. Good. So right now we are sitting at about 175,000 away from our goal. We got 3 months left to go. We should be able to hit it. I'm thinking it's looking pretty decent. They can pull the trailer in over here, back it up. I'm just gonna leave it right here for right now. We might have to sell some eggs off or something later. So we'll take and park the truck and we'll advance in the next month. We got everything done we can do today. So at the end of April, we are sitting at $327,000, which is about $173,000 away from where we want to be at the end of the year, which we're doing pretty decent with that. We got some silage that's going to be sold off tomorrow. We got grass field mowed. We got fertilizing done. So let's jump into May and see what we got to do for that month. Then we'll get up at 6, sleep. Sorry about that. So here we go. Let's see. Do our morning chores. We'll run over here. Time's at 5 times. So we'll leave it there for right now. We only got one pallet at each one of the greenhouses. We do have a pallet of honey over here. So we'll take and move that honey out of the way. We'll go jump in the truck, check our fields out. We'll check this one out while we're right here. We are still in the growing stage. Everything's all done on that field. So we should be good to go there. What we got over here? We'll go back and check our back fields, and then on our way back to the back fields, we will stop and look at the chickens real quick. See if they got a full pallet of eggs yet. Nope. We still need 2 more cartons, so we should have that by the end of the day. I want to check out, see how their feed situation's going. They're in the yellow, so we'll go ahead. I'll run over and grab Big Deer and back up to this to unload some feed and go ahead and feed our chickens. That way it's done and out of the way today or this month. So get here. And we'll go ahead and fill them up with some food. And that's done there. We'll leave Big Deer hooked up for right now. We'll run back, check our back grass field, see what stage it's in. We might be able to get it mowed today. Doubt it, but we'll see. Whoa, tree. And as you see, you don't see any yellow tint on the top of it. We could mow it probably today. It says it's ready to harvest, but I don't see that yellow tint on the top of it, so I don't know if I want to mow it yet. We might hold off. I'll hold off on that decision. Our trailer is full of bales, so we will hold off on that. This field over here, we're not even ready to go on it yet, so let's see. Nope, still growing. So our wheat's still growing. And let's go check out our oats, and then we'll swing back by our silage bales and check them out. Watch out, Tim. I know you're out for your morning walk, but hey, whoa, quick. So we'll pull off here real quick. Go see what we're looking at here. It's still growing and don't have nothing to do on our oats. So we'll jump back in the truck and go check out our silage. So we pretty much don't have no field work to do today. You know, pretty much might be able to do some contract work and stuff like that. Don't mind that, running into that fence. So we will come up here, check out our silage, see where we're at. About, yeah, I'd say in a couple hours this will be ready to be sold off. And so that's, like I said, we don't have no field work to do today. Don't have anything to sell off right now at this present time. So we'll park the truck. We can mow the back grass field, but I want to get as much out of it as we possibly can. So we'll hold off for a day on it. Let's see what type of contracts we have today. We still got that one there. They got a baling contract here for $6,000. And it's the bale. Want us to bale it up, wrap it, make it into silage bales, take the bales to the biogas plant. And that's $6,000 contract there. I don't know about doing that. It says field 16. Let's go check out field 16, see how big that is. If it's a small field, that might be worth doing. And it's a little guy. And you have to haul it to the, but my trailer's full right now, so let's see. Contracts. Bale it, wrap it. I can do all that myself. But does it have a bale hauler? That I wondering about. We might look into doing that today, but it looks like we got plenty of fertilizing contracts that we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and accept 56, 41. That gives us 3 contracts right now, so we'll go knock them fertilizing contracts out. Let's go grab Big Deer, and we shall go do some fertilizing contracts. See where we're at. After that's all done, unhook that, and we should be able to sell off some silage bales today. Knock out a couple, or this month we'll knock out a couple fertilizing contracts. We still have some fertilizer left that we can use. So our first contract is going to be field 41, and that should be right next to us, right here, this field. We got 41, 54, and 56 to do right now. So they're pretty close to us, so that's a good thing. We're sitting at about 50% fertilizer in our trailer, so that should be more than enough to do these fields. And we'll do up some fertilizing contracts till the time it's ready for us to go sell off our silage bales. Once we sell off our silage bales, then we'll call that a day or a month. We'll come over here. And these fields here too are good ones to buy if you're looking for ideas for fields to buy. They're right next to each other, and you could turn it all into one big field if you wanted to. So, just so you know. Which we'll go ahead and get this one. This one doesn't look like too bad. It's long, but should be a couple passes on this one. And then go from there. To the end of this, whip around, go back down, whip around, go back down, drop her down, go to town. I got all those sorts of sayings like that. Get up in here, get this stuff all done up. I'm gonna go grab me a soda real quick. Be right back. Be right there. Alright. Let's get back to doing some fertilize work. Seems like we do a lot of fertilizing and mowing, don't we? In your first months, that's the way it kind of goes. What you gotta do to make some cash in this game. You can stop anytime now, bud. Might have to get the brakes looked at on this thing. Turn around here. This little spot off that I should have done it. I'm gonna do a headland right here real quick for this last little bit. That way, them trees are gonna be a pain in the butt to turn around on. And there we go. We got that. A nice little turnaround spot for this last spot, probably. Probably go down, back up again, or down and back. And I got a little off there. We'll have to fix that on our way out. It's fine. But it looks like everything's going pretty good. We're sitting at about 326,000. I'd like to get a good chunk of change today. That would be good. It looks like the way I've got it set up now is we'll get a mow tomorrow or next month or in June, and July we'll be able to sell off some bales, so that will come to an end. Like I said, we'll probably finish this month up today, and then we'll go in tomorrow. We will go into maybe do a 2-dayer just like today. or 2-monther. I want to get a little bit of money in. Like I said, we don't have no field work to do today on our farm, so we're gonna knock out some contracts, get some cash coming in. Tomorrow we'll have to mow our back grass field so it'll ferment and we can sell it off in July. This is the game plan. Just let everybody kind of know where I'm thinking at. So we got this field done, which we'll go ahead and claim it in our tag. What was that, 54? Or no, right there, 41 complete. So there's that one. And we'll head over to 54 now, which I think is right behind 52. Remember right? So there's our grass field. It's looking pretty good. And we should get some good side bales off of it tomorrow. And 54 will be the second field off to the right. So then we'll have 56 to do. Should be. Might have to do a headland down at the other end. Got a folder. Turn her on. So we'll get a couple contracts knocked out, like I said today. By the time we're done with that, it should be almost time to sell off. I'm gonna advance time up to 10. We'll get these couple contracts done, go sell off our silage bales, and we should be pretty good for the day. I'll do a headland here to give me a little turnaround room. See. Doing pretty good on this stream, so. And then problems at the beginning of the stream, I don't know what that was all about, but now all of a sudden we're doing just fine. And that's what I like to see, a problem-free stream. So now we got this here, we'll go down, do our ups and downs. Go to town. This field will be done here. Should be done on the way back through. Looks like I'm a little close on this side. Well, that'll be alright. And we still got 7,000 liters of fertilizer. This will be good. We're well on. We're at 170. Well, you need 170,000 to meet our goal for the year. We're well on our Wait, let's see. We got what, 3 days left? Or 3 months left? So that's just a little over about 60,000. We need 60,000 a day to hit it. I think we could do it. I don't know about you guys, but I think we should be able to hit it. That big deer would steer, right? We should be almost done with this field here. We'll go over, knock out 56, see what time it is. And we'll go that route. There it is. We're done on that. I'll finish this pass through. We should knock the field out pretty good. We'll go ahead and go in and collect our money for this contract. And we're done. We'll collect that. So now we got 56 to go to, which shouldn't be a big deal. So go over here. 56 is the front field off the highway. Okay. So we'll go over to 56, go ahead and spread some fertilizer on it. Why not? We're putting a lot of fertilizer out, which we'll go through here. I'm going to start in this corner over here, and then I'm going to wrap it around, and then we'll go up and down and go to town. I'll come in here, turn on my spreader, start spreading, come in till I hit the edge of the field, and we'll go around, just like so. Get that all covered. When we do our ups and downs, we can touch that. It'll touch that up for us. This wouldn't be a bad little field to have either. It's right next to the store, so if you needed anything, you just run over to the store. Get this over here. I just can't get this thing straight today. That's what happens when you're in a hurry. Trying to get as much stuff done in the stream as I possibly can. So when I end the stream, it'll be at the end of the month of May. So, which we're at 8 o'clock in the morning. Our silage should be getting pretty close to being able to sell. So if not, we'll go out and do another field or two. We'll bump her up to 15, just so we can get this month all in. Now you could spend this whole day doing it. I would call it contract day. You could take and do as many contracts as available for you. The two contracts I will say that you might want to steer away from will be your baling contracts, because that is time consuming. If it's just a silage bale, mow a grass field and wrap them, if you already have a baler with a wrapper, which you should already have, you could do that fairly decent and quick, but the hauling of it will take you, because you'll get a lot more bales than what we're used to. And the only reason why I'm not going to do the baling contract this time is because of our trailer is full of silage bales right now, and I don't have a big mower, the back part of my mower. So baling contracts, if it's a hay, I mean, it'll take you a couple hours to do a decent sized field. So, and the field that the contract's available for today is a smaller field, but it'd probably take a little bit to get it all hauled down to the BGA. So I'm probably going to steer away from that one. And another types of contract, like I said before, is your planting contracts, your sowing. They're expensive to do. I do a couple just to keep my contracts coming in and out. I don't want to lose contracts coming in and out, so I'll go ahead and go do a couple sowing ones. It keeps everybody happy, and the farmers, they'll keep up and going. Yeah, swing out wide here to get that. Yep, got it. That's what I wanted to do. I should be able to get this one too. I'll do it right. Then we'll just come in right here. Swing over a little bit to get that off. Dang it, I can't. The steering on this tractor, I said it before, that ain't the greatest. But well, I kind of look at it was a free tractor when the game started, so. We almost got this field knocked out. But I think we had 3 fields at $3,000 a piece. $9,000-$10,000 we're gonna get off of doing these 3 contracts real quick this morning. So that's not bad. Do this last little pass through and see where we're at. Run down to the farm. Check out our silage bales, see if they're ready to sell yet. And go get some money for them. And hopefully put us up over that $350,000 mark. That'd be nice. So then we have 3 days left when we're back on our what I want to get done in 3 months, $50,000 a day, a month. That would put us right at $500,000 on the last day. So that'll be pretty good. And there we go. Our field is done. Let's run back down to the farm. I'll go ahead and accept that, collect that contract. So we do have a couple more fertilizing contracts that we could do if we want to. Got another field 30. That's a $5,000 one. Where's field 30 at? Am I close to it? 25. 30's right there on our way back to the farm. So we'll go ahead and do that one. Up. One more ain't gonna hurt us. So I'll do that one. Up real quick. Because it's on. The only reason why I'm going to do it is just because it's on our way back to the farm. Plus, it'll give us some extra cash. And give our silage just a little bit more time. I don't think it's going to be ready until right around noon. So, I'll take the spreader down there. Spread out that field. Which I think we did 31 yesterday, last month. So we'll do 30 today. Knock it out. Get a little bit of cash for it. I think we got to go in between the firehouse and that house to get to it. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's as big as the field as what 31 was. So we will come in right here, go over that field. Looks like this one right here we got to do. I'll tell you what, they have planted sugar beets in this one too. Or is that sunflower seeds? Sunflowers. I planted a lot of sunflower seeds. Sunflowers give you some money too, and I showed you that in the stream. Don't have access to that. Yeah, I know I don't have access to that, man. I do now. We'll get this one done. And probably be close to time to go off selling our silage. Looks like our equipment's gonna need repaired soon, so. Shut that down. Right there. So I need to go ahead and turn that back on. And we'll probably have to make 4 passes on this. That ain't too bad. Come on. Cruise control. We'll use our cruise. Go down this. Excuse me. There. Back up a little bit. So we can turn around here. We will go right in here. Turn that on. Get lined up. Oh, I'm way off on that one. Look pretty good there. So. Yeah, get this last contract done here. See if there's anything else that pops up for us. We're sitting at about 10:30 game time, so like I said, I want to probably around noonish. We'll have to go sell off our silage bales. Go ahead and turn around here. Just come in right here. Looks like I can go over a little bit more. Right there. Looks good. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect either. You know, you want to get your top yield off the field, you want to get it lined up. But if you miss a spot here and there, that ain't the life ending. So just keep that in mind for when you're doing this, especially on contract work. As long as you get the majority of it covered, it'll count for you. Come up here a little bit, and we got that. Shut that down. Back up a little bit. We will flip her around real quick, and this should be the last. No, might have to come back down once more, I think. Turn my spreader on. Yeah, we're gonna have to come down one more time, so that's fine. We're in the short part of the field anyway, so this should put us over 340,000, so that's a good deal. We are coming up on the 3-hour marker on our stream, so we will probably be ending the stream here shortly. And we'll only have 2 months left. We'll shut that down. I'll turn her around. Whoop, got hung up there. See if I can get her turned around before without it hitting that. I'm gonna have to raise them up. I can't get that. There. Got that. So now, turn on fertilizer and do this last pass through here. And this field should be done. There it is. She's done. We'll finish this pass. We'll go back to the farm, which is just right across the road. There's deer. That's the first deer we've seen today. Running through the creek. Are done with that field. Fold up our full spreader, come up here to the gas station or the fast food restaurant, use their parking lot to come out of. And we will take this over to the farm, drop it off. We'll grab, we'll use big deer. We'll take haul it down with big deer. Our bales should be ready to go right now. Before I end this month, I will double check our chickens and our other productions to make sure that they're not going to run out of anything for the month. We'll get this backed in here. Hopefully our silage bales are ready. Drop that off, and we will run over here and grab. We'll check on our. Well, looks like we got 4 pallets of lettuce. We got another pallet of honey out there, so let's real quick like. We'll come here and grab that pallet and set it off over here. So keep producing us some honey. Let's go over here and check our bales. They should be ready to go. I wouldn't see why they're not. Yep. They are. I don't see any that needs to ferment anymore, so we're good to go. Let's hook up to our trailer here. We will go sell off some silage bales. We need to find out. Imagine the BJ would be about the best place. So it's silage, let's all fertilizer, silage, right there. Animal dealer, we can get $484, or we can go to the biogas plant and get $487. We'll go to the biogas plant. $487 a bale, or every 1,000 liters. Which we got 18 bales on here. This should be a pretty good payday here. Whoa, what are you doing there? I'll take the back road in there. We'll go out I can't go out that way. It's too small of an opening. We'll cut across the field a little bit, come out onto the highway. Run these down to the BGA, sell them off, see where we're sitting at for the day. Would like to get at least 30,000 for what we got sitting here on our trailer. Should. Now, first thing tomorrow, we'll come in and mow that for first field first thing tomorrow. We'll get that. I got my contracts all cleaned. Let's see here. Oh no, I didn't complete that one. So there, that one's completed. Still got fill. There's 15 grand for. We might do that one. 68. What field is that? That's the big field down there. We might do that one. That's a good chunk of change there. And it looks like we got 10 minutes real time. I don't know if we can get that one done in time or not. That's almost too good to pass up. Come down here, sell off these bales, see where we're sitting at. But like I was saying, we'll come in June and we will mow that big field in the back, get it all ready to go. Might even be able to mow the front field, get those bales all ready to go, so in July we can sell them off. Which will be a big bonus for us, big help. There we go. Look at that money going up there. And we got a little over $30,000 for them bales. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's what I like to see. So we'll take the trailer back, unload it. We might. Yeah, we got enough time to do one last. We'll do one last contract for the day. Go knock out that big contract. And we'll see where we're at. That tractor doesn't. Top speed is 19 mile an hour. Okay, have to remember that. We'll knock out this last fertilizing contract. That'll give us some more money. Might even push us over the $400,000 mark. So, like I said, time management is a key thing. You want to try getting as much work done in a day as you possibly can. You know, we're almost at 1 o'clock right now in game. We got about 4 or 5 hours, 4 hours in game that we could go do some stuff if we needed to. I'm going to go do this last field. That'll probably put us at the end of my stream, because that'll put us over 3 hours of stream time. I ain't doing anything else today other than mod of the day video. So I'm going to go off over here, drop off the trailer, and go grab the spreader, and we'll go down and do that big field and get it done, and then we'll call it a day. And we should be well on our way of hitting 500,000 in a year profit. So, and we also have the baling trailer freed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and park this back here where we normally park her, and we'll go grab the fertilizer spreader. And we might, it looks like we might have a pallet of eggs that we could sell off tomorrow too. So you'll get to see how much you can get, how much money you can get for eggs. You know, of course, this is a small little pen. If you had the big pen, it's a lot better. So we'll take the back way down there, and this field is top of the hand. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that contract there. And we're going to head down and knock that one out right now. And that will probably be the last thing we do in this month. It'll take a little bit to get down there with this tractor. And tomorrow we'll mow this field off to the left, bale it up, and roll it. Or next month of June, we'll roll that one up, bale it, roll it, and that way when we come in July, we'll have some silage bales that we can do up. I might go ahead and roll the front field, or mow the front field too, a little early, we'll take a shortcut through here. Save on our tires a little bit. Get in there and get that field fertilized, get some money for it. It might put us over 400 grand today for this month. You guys remembered we plowed or chisel plowed this field right here. And we're going over to that field right next to it. So, which I think is one of the largest fields on the map. Which I'm going to do a headland around it. I open up my spreader. Looks like we got some more sugar beets. Everybody's planting sugar beets. Get this one all fertilized up for them. And this might be a good possibility. This might be our last contract of the year. We might be able to get into some harvest contracts. I'd like to, but I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow what we can get done and what we can't. The good thing about fertilizing contracts, you can get a good day or two if you go ahead and accept the contracts. They'll be still good for a day or two for you. Looks like our fertilizer spreader is starting to take some damage on it though, so and we're down to 29% fertilizer. This field will probably knock out a lot of our fertilizer, but it'd be well worth it because what we make off this one field here, it'll be enough to pay for another load of fertilizer if we needed to. But we should be fine here. Well, today's been a pretty good stream. We got quite a bit done today. 2 months worth of work done in one stream. So we're going to be right there where I want to be for tomorrow's stream. Like I said, tomorrow will be the last stream on Elm Creek Starter Series. We will go start Monday on a new stream, a new series. Not for sure how many episodes that one's going to be. But we'll kind of go as it sells. So make sure that if you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you have your bell on so you know. We'll probably be at the same time that we're streaming right now every day. We'll probably go 2-3 hours Monday through Friday, so just so you guys kind of know. Get out here, right there. Oh, too much. Yep, get out of here, birds. I'll have a mod of the day video coming out after the stream here. I'll go check and see what mods came out today. See which one I feel is the bonehead mod of the day. So make sure you look out for that. And we'll get this field all up and going. And I think we're pretty. We'll be pretty close to 400,000 today, maybe a little less. So that's a plus. We only need 125,000 to get there. This field's gonna pay us 15, so that'll leave us at 110,000. So we'll need to get 60 grand a month for the next 2 months. So I think we'll be pretty close to 500 grand. And like I said, what I like to do is I set a goal for myself. I said at the end of the year I want to have 500,000 in the bank. We'll be pretty close to that. So like in year 2, you'd set yourself a goal. You made 500,000 off of what we have right now. So you should be able to hit $1 million. And if you increase your fields by getting some more fields, you should be able to hit a little bit better than that. So you kind of just think to yourself, well, your first couple years, I would say 1 through 3, set yourself a goal of 500,000 a year. And then when you're in your area of, let's say 3 or 4 or 3 to 5, that's when you start hitting your like 750,000 a year. And that once you get some more fields built up, like right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fields, and kind of my rule of thumb, if I like to set my goal $100,000 off of every field that I have. So, and you're not going to get 100,000 off of each one of your fields, but like right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 fields, so I should be at least hitting 400,000 a year profit. We're pretty dang close to that right now, and we still have 2 months left, and we haven't done our harvest on field 52, I think it is right now. We'll have that harvest, and that's all cash crop. We'll have straw off of it, and we'll have oats to sell off. We should get another cut off each one of our grass fields, so we'll have about 60,000 off of that. So I'm projecting that we will be pretty dang close to 500,000. So we'll hit my goal areas. Just have to kind of wait and see how it goes. Bring this over a little bit. I got out too far. So like I said, setting little goals for yourself and everything else. Nah, I didn't get you any tacos. Sorry, Big E. Maybe next time. Actually, if I did get you tacos, by the time they got to you, they probably wouldn't be worth a hoot. I haven't even ate lunch yet. I'll probably eat lunch here when I get done streaming. Whoop. Hit the wrong button. We probably got another, I don't know, hour in game time and another 10 minutes of doing this. But back to what I was talking about, setting that goal up for yourself is a big thing. You want to kind of profit it out a little bit, and then you can expand your farm. Sorry about that, bud. I would do it, but by the time they got to you, like I said, they wouldn't be any good. But setting goals for yourself, time management, is some key things to take in mind when you're starting off a farm here on Farm Sim. It's just like in real life, you know, you just take and do what you can to get by and make some money. Um, and I've showed you guys in this series just some basic things that aren't cheating. One thing you can kind of it's one of them things. You know, it depends on what you want to do with that one thing. But I showed you, like with grass work and stuff like that, how you can get some money. This map here ain't really great for logging, so I couldn't show you anything on logging on this one. Maybe in the next series we'll do a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of logging. But the way it's looking and my pre-play on what I'm going to do next is we're going to be busy every stream. You know, we won't have any downtime. So just to kind of let you know. Are you going to be doing anything, streaming or anything tonight, Biggie? Or you're still there? I know I want to get a hold of you, so I figured maybe I'll shoot you a message after I get done eating supper tonight. We almost got this one done. You know, if you're gonna stream tonight, too, I might just come in there and chat with you through that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just shoot you a message either through Discord or Messenger, and we'll get something set up for that. Not crossplay, but us working together on a farm. I know Tactical's got. I saw this morning. I was watching his video from last night. Him and 4Bs. He said something about that they're gonna take that construction mat and turn it into one big field tonight. So that might be something to watch. I didn't know Tactical did where he plays with followers the other day. Is that just if you're subscribed to him, or that you were doing with Tactical? Do you have to have anything other than just a subscription, or do you have to be a member to do that? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the multiplayer too. It's kind of nice to play with somebody else, you know, just not by myself. You know, by myself all the time kind of gets kind of boring. Well, we're a little over 5 o'clock game time in May. We got just a little bit left to do on this field. And we are sitting about right where I want to be on this stream. So as soon as we finish this up, we'll take the tractor and the fertilizer wagon back. We got about 15%. Probably by the end of this we'll have about 13. of fertilizer left, so we probably might have enough left over for 1 or 2 more fields of fertilizer that we could do if later on if we need some extra cash. So that's a plus. And there she be. She is all done. So let's go ahead and collect that contract. So where is it at? Oh, right there. So we'll go ahead and collect that. And that puts us at 390,000. So we only need 110,000 to go. Oh, okay. I might check that out next Tuesday night then. That look like you guys are having some fun. Look like a mess, but look like you guys are having fun on that. I think I'm already part of his Discord, so I should be all good to go. Maybe see if there's an opening that I can jump in on. Yeah, it seems like it is. I kind of like him. I try catching his streams every night. If I don't, I watch him. Try watching him the next morning. Just kind of depends on what's going on for me around here. And we got 3 people watching, 4 likes. We're doing pretty good today. Well, we'll take the fertilizer spreader back to the farm, unload everything, and we will call it a day. We've had a pretty good day today. This will probably be one of our bigger days, I bet. But we're getting bigger contracts coming in, and we sold off some silage bales and sold off all our stuff, so that should be good. And it looks like we only need 1 more carton of eggs and we can sell off a pallet of eggs over there. Go back this in, put it away for, whoa, hey now. It gets a little squirrely sometimes. And we'll just leave that like right there for right now. Let's go put Big Deer away for the night. We'll run down to our greenhouses and our honeybees. See how they're doing. Make sure that they're going to be good to go through the night. We'll double check everything. And then we'll wrap it up for the day. We got 4 pallets of lettuce. We got another pallet of honey. Gee, Natalie. 3 pallets already today, this month. That's not bad at all. There. So, these guys are all good to go. Let's go into our menu here and check out our productions. We're still in the green on water on both of our greenhouses. Maybe tomorrow or next month we'll go ahead and haul some water down to them maybe. Let's go over here and check out our chickens, make sure, well, I can do chickens from here. Let's check our chickens. Chickens are looking good. We got over 1,200 pieces of eggs, so that's going to be good. We should be able to sell a pallet of eggs tomorrow. So it takes almost a year to get a pallet of eggs from 30 chickens. All our equipment's put away for the day. So what we'll do is we'll come up here and we'll advance time. We'll look at our thing. I'm going to slow the time down. We're at 6:30 at night. We got all our work done. We got 4 or 5 contracts done today, which wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at how much we made today. Well, we had a $63,000 day, so that ain't too bad, which brings our grand total up to $390,000. We got 2 months left on this stream, so that'll take and put us right at $60,000 a day that we got to make in the next 2 days. We do have harvest coming up soon, which we should be able to start harvesting our oats in July, so that'll be good. And our wheat will be able to be harvested in July. We don't have no barley down right now, so that will be where we'll be sitting. We should be able to harvest 47 and 48. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and mow them, bale them up, and put them in silage bales. So, and I might go ahead and just mow 45 and 46 just for the fun of it. We probably won't get anything else off of this grass patch right here around field 52 this year. So with that being said, we are gonna go to our end of the stream screen, and so I hope with you guys coming in and checking out the stream and everything else, this has been a big help. I'm showing you that in my first year on farming on this, with a little bit of help from some signs, we're able to hit our goal. We still haven't hit it yet though, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be well on our way of hitting it. We're getting about 30,000 off each trailer load of silage bales. So that's 60 grand right there if I mow them 2 fields, because that'll be 2 trailer loads. We'll get some money off our cash crop, which is our oats. And then we'll have some wheat that we can put in a bin for our chickens for next year. And we'll have 2 little fields of straw that we'll be able to sell off. So don't forget about that. That should be a little bit. And right now, the way it's looking, just in this 1 month alone, we have gotten 3 pallets of honey. So our honey production has kind of picked up a little bit in the summer months, which I've read somewhere that it usually does that. Our greenhouses we're sitting at 4 pallets right now, so probably at the end of the next month we will have another 6 pallets of lettuce, so that'll be a little bit. So between our productions, and don't forget about our eggs, we'll have a pallet of eggs that we can sell off, which we won't get a large amount out of that, probably like between $3,000 and $5,000 for that pallet. So we're pretty close on hitting that. If we need to, we can do a couple more contracts. Some harvest contracts should be coming up for wheat and hay and everything else. So with all that being said, I'd like to thank Big E for coming in and checking out our stream. Don't forget, if you come in and like to check out my stream, go over and check out Big E's too. He does a good job too. And with that all being said, thanks guys for coming in and checking out everything. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same farm time. Have a good night, and this is Bonehead signing off.